Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks, and today we're making some delicious lemon cookies. That is fantastic. Fantastic. A tea cake with lemon flavor. In one large lemon, and I always cut the knobs off. And I'm going to juice it, and the lemons actually go in these squeezers opposite the old-fashioned one you would do this with, like when we were growing up, but these are actually made to put this in the opposite direction and then press the lemon, and that way the seeds don't fall out inside your juice. Okay, so our lemon juice is in there. The next thing I'm going to put in is sugar. We are going to be using 1.5 cups of sugar. These are 1/2 cup scoops. There's 1.5 cups of sugar. All right, here it goes in. 1 cup of shortening. And yes, that's what makes tea cakes taste good and taste like what you remember your mama making and your grandmother making. So don't use butter when you're trying to make a good tea cake. Just trust me. Now we're going to add 3 eggs. Turn it on low. Juice in this because you want your cookie dough to be stiff and not runny, and so adding the lemon juice actually adds some wet in here, so we have to make sure not overdo it. And I can see my shortening still stuck to the bottom, so let me get it off the bottom right quick. Always make sure, even if you've got a whisk that's supposed to take it, not a whisk, but even if you've got a paddle with the silicone, you still need to scrape the bottom. Now we're going to put in vanilla. Vanilla. And we're going to put in about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Salt's really good with lemon. wet. I think it needs more lemon. So we're gonna add a whole teaspoon of extract. And I'm gonna add more flour. It's probably gonna take another cup. So right now we got 3.5 cups. That makes 4. Taste it and make sure it's sweet enough. Now that's good. I like it. I'm gonna put a 1/2 cup of sugar in it. That's a lot of cookie dough. So we'll be able to freeze part of this. And this is going to be really good cookies, I can tell. I'm going to put a little parchment on my cookie sheet. And I'm going to use my little scooper, and we're going to make the first batch. This is about a tablespoon, I think. And these are on our website as well. Anything you see in my kitchen, if you like it, you can go onto our website and order you one. But I'm gonna make these little round cookies. I'm not sure how much they're gonna spread out, but I'm wanting to dip them in some powdered sugar. The salt that I added is really, really good in this recipe. So do not leave out the extra salt. The self-rising flour has a little salt. All right, we're gonna get these in a 375-degree oven, and I'm going to bake these. I want them to be nice and brown and toasted on the bottom. I'm gonna bake them at 375 for 13 minutes. There we go. Can't wait to eat these. And go ahead and get you out some powdered sugar and put it in a bowl, because we're gonna dip these in some powdered sugar while they're still warm, so that they're nice and toasty. Whoops. And that's how I wanted them, nice and toasty. Turn on the light for y'all. But you do want them to get toasted, because the flour has a better flavor if they're toasty. I'm just dipping their tops in it now. This is how they look in 12 minutes. So they're not quite as dark, and they're a little more lemony than if, and then the darker ones, of course, are crunchier. So you can be the judge of how you want to cook them. All right, we made some that were lighter. Another thing is you can throw these in a bag. A gallon-sized bag, put a little powdered sugar in them and shake them, and that might be easier than what I did while they were hot, because the powdered sugar is going to stay on there. They don't have to be hot. So I'm putting these in the cookie jar. I prefer them without the powdered sugar, because then it don't make a mess when you want to go get a cookie. May liked the ones that weren't quite as brown because she said the lemon was stronger tasting. And that's about all that's going to fit in that cookie jar. It's like shake them. Sometimes when you shake it, it makes a difference, but that's about all that's going to go in that one. That is fantastic. Fantastic. A tea cake with lemon flavor. This is my grandmother's tea cake recipe with added lemon. It is delicious. Thanks for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did.